So today we are going to start another very interesting chapter which is about nervous coordination. So we'll see from very scratch. It will be only an introductory class for today. Rest we'll just come with other complete playlist of this chapter. Nervous coordination. So it will be only an introductory class for now. Let's see. First thing you should know, nervous coordination. This means there's so many things. There's a complete bundle working. Our nervous coordination, this means our brain, our spinal cord, everything. In that we have a small unit called as neuron. So neuron is basically working, and the group collectively called as nervous coordination. So this means a complete network of nerve cells, and when they all, this means they simply carry out information and do such a lot of things which even we can never see. Yes, our nervous coordination is like very important topic. So let's see where does that start. It's just start, and it have two types. So first one you see called as central nervous system. Central nervous system, or even we in this one what we'll basically see two things when we just talk about the example. This means here brain and spinal cord would be the part of central nervous system. Brain and spinal cord, this means they only provide command and help in analyzing such things, because these are the one who order everything, then our body works and do such thing accordingly. So I hope it will be clear. Second one called as peripheral nervous system, which is simply when sensory bring information to CNS. So we have central nervous system, which is simply part of peripheral nervous system, or we just simply write PNS, which means peripheral nervous system. So what it will do, it will basically bring information. It will bring information to sensory, like sensory will bring information to CNS, central nervous system, and then it's like simply sensory are those who just take the information to the brain, and the command which is coming from brain to with the change and anything. If we are taking an action, if we are on, not we are on fire, but basically our hand is on fire, so our brain will send sense information to brain. Our brain will take an action, and that nerve which will bring back called as motor. So motor nerves, which means which simply brings the information back. So I hope it will be clear. So peripheral nervous system is again of two types, as I mentioned, of two types, sensory and we have motor. So this means sensory will bring information, motor which take information. So it means it bring information from our body, and our motor nerves which simply will go and tell to brain, and when again it bring information. So this means they're taking information from the brain. So this means they are taking to the body. So this means they take, if our hand is on fire, so they will tell to brain and information, and our again the change, our expression would be chosen by motor nerve. Again we have two types. We have two types of what we have in this sensory neurons. We have two types called as special sense and general sense. Special sense, here we have general sense. Sense is something when you feel it out, when you just feel it. So special sense, which means if you are able to sight, this means you can see, you can taste, you can smell, so everything comes here. General sense, which means if it's you are able to touch, and even if you are feeling heat, you can feel there. If it's cool outside, if it's painful, these all things are done by general sense. So I hope it will be clear. Then in this one, motor nerve, we have two types. First one called as what? First one called as somatic. somatic nervous system. Second one called as autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system. Somatic and autonomic. Somatic are those which mean they are voluntary, or all the voluntary action are taken by somatic. And when we talk about involuntary, they are called as, this means they are present and voluntary, and here would be smooth actions or muscles glands action would be taken by autonomic, right? So again, after this one, smooth autonomic is again divided into two more regions. What are these? This is again divided into two more regions. First one is sympathetic nervous system. So basically it was only a flow chart. Again we'll come with another video for introduction of nervous system, the white and gray matter and neurons, everything like that. Sympathetic, and second is parasympathetic nervous system. So these both, this mean when we are in tension, we are just feeling like what will happen, what we'll do with our future and everything. When we are stressed and we are in tension, so this means when we are ready to fight, or even the response which when we are eager, we just wanted to fight with our siblings, and that's all. So this means our fight and that's all control response is carried out by sympathetic. And when it comes to parasympathetic, which means it's a normal condition, which is daily we can see. Eager, which can only be seen sometimes when you are literally so tired of these situations and you literally think like now you need to go and tell to your siblings, and that's all. So if I just give you an overview back, nervous coordination divided into central and peripheral. Central is brain and spinal cord, whereas peripheral have all the sensory, like it take information, which have two types, sensory and motor. Sensory, which means it take information from body to brain, and this will take from brain to our body. Then again this sense is divided into two parts, special sense, and here we have general sense. A special sense which we can see, touch, smell, and we have five basically special sense. And here comes general sense, which we feel it like touch, heat, cool, pain, and this all. Here comes two parts, somatic, which means the voluntary action. Autonomic, which are taken by smooth muscles, glands, and this all. Then we have sympathetic and parasympathetic. Parasympathetic is simply a normal condition, whereas this is a tension when you're like quite eagerly are doing something and a response which is generated, that's called as parasympathetic. So here we can just read a little nervous coordination. All animal sponges are the net. This means they are network of nerve cells gather information about the body condition and external environment. This process of integrating the information and to send two commands to the body muscles and glands. This simply all the problem. Our cells, network of nerve cells, gather information of the body, either that's an external environment or that integrate. Then they just balance our information and send to the brain for the command, either that's by muscles and gland. So yeah, here comes the end of our introductory class. I hope it will be clear. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.